Manchester United travel to Fulham this Sunday in Craven Cottage, and it's going to be a good test under Amorim's belt and to see whether he can get his players playing consistently. Following Fulham's result against Brighton, a 1-1 draw, it's going to be a very strenuous and stressful game, I think, for the United players. So let's get down into this preview and see how United will line up under Amorim. In goal, I've got Bryan starting over Onana, but I expect Onana to continue his reign in United's goalkeeping unit. As you know, he dies Manchester United, he bleeds Manchester United, and he will put himself forward no matter what. In defence, I'm going to go with Luke Shaw, left-sided centre-back, Ligt, middle-sided central centre-back, and then I've got Yoro continuing his masterclass right-sided centre-back. I'm hoping that Ligt will get himself comfortable, same with Yoro, and Luke Shaw, his aim is just to stay fit. If he can do that, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a class game, and I'm sure we're going to somewhat contain the attacking threat that Fulham might have, and also Adama Traoré is very pacey, so we'll need to keep an eye on him if he starts or comes on, but I'm nailed on that he will start them three just for consistency and just to get the trust within that core unit. Then we move on to the midfield. I'm going to include wing-backs in this one because I forgot to mention that in the last one, but I think he might try something expansive against Fulham. It'll go Patrick Dorgu, left wing-back, left-back. I reckon he'll go Bruno Casemiro again, just to get Casemiro comfortable and get him the legs that he so desperately needs. And I think on the right wing-back we might see a change in personnel. I think Amad Diallo might start ahead of Dalot, but I could be wrong. Dalot is his nation hero, both Portuguese, so he might get the nod over him, but I expect Amad to come in and show why we got Amorim in that first place. He loves his winger-esque players playing wing-backs, pressing up and down the pitch, containing the opposition, suffocating them, so to speak, and I'm sure Amad will do that. It's just a case of whether he can get comfortable with the physicality, because as we know, as a 10 he is primarily a no mess. He'll thread the needle, he'll in and out, inside, outside, left footed, somewhat right footed, but I think he'll go Amad Diallo right wing back, Casemiro midfield, Bruno the other midfielder, and Dorgu left wing back. And I think something we've got to keep an eye on this game in particular is where Bruno goes. Will he have a more disciplined style of play, or will it be his hectic self where he's literally everywhere on the pitch? I think Casemiro will be isolated at times. Following Fulham, they played Sanderberg and Lukic, very tall, very physical players, so if Bruno does go and leaves him on his own, you're leaving him with a 2 versus 1. Casemiro's obviously a great player, but he can't handle the likes of these giants in the midfield with Fulham, so I'm looking to see Bruno just being more relaxed, more casual, and more contained, and not being Taz from Looney Tunes where he's literally going to be everywhere all at once. So yeah, so Dorgu, Bruno, Casemiro and Amad to start in the midfield and wing backs. Going forward is where it gets interesting. I reckon he goes all out in this one. Matheus Cunha on the left, Bryan Mbeumo on the right, and the main man himself, Benjamin Šeško. I think Benjamin Šeško is going to get a run out in this one, I think, for about 60-70 minutes. Get him used to that Premier League feel, obviously transitioning to the Bundesliga. Obviously there's quite a few Bundesliga players in the Premier League this season, so, and Ekitike as well. He got off to a flying start against Bournemouth, so I'd expect somewhat of a similar, somewhat similar, but not too similar, but him just to be more comfortable. So I think he'll get a good run out, and I think Fulham's a perfect game for him. Fulham's centre backs, I've Anderson and Cunha. I don't know how you say that name, but they're the two centre backs that got played against Brighton, and I'm hoping that him with Bryan Mbeumo and Cunha, he can get that flow, he can get a goal in his bag, in his locker, getting that confidence up. But I think from that, I think the attack picks itself. Obviously, first game of the season, you want players just to get minutes in. You don't want to start your key players, although Arsenal did start Gyökeres, Liverpool did start Ekitike and all their key players, so it's not, it can be given at times, but yeah, like I said, attack just picks itself in this one, and I'm hoping the front three and the midfield connect, and I'm hoping Bruno, just mentioned previously, just stays relaxed and doesn't go off the hook and just does what he normally does when he just goes on a crazy run. So yeah, attack for me, Cunha, Sesko and Mbeumo, and I hope them three can just gel and start getting that partnership that we truly need to get this season off to a good start. So just to round up, we got in net Bryan, left-sided centre-back Yoro, central centre-back Matheus Ligt, right-sided centre-back, oh no, I made a mistake there. Left-sided centre-back, we've got Luke Shaw. Central centre-back, we've got Ligt. Right-sided centre-back, we've got Yoro. Wing-backs, we got left wing-back, we've got Dorgu. Right wing-back, we're going to go Ahmad. Midfielders, we're going to go Bruno, we're going to go Casemiro. Very sturdy, very strong, very reliable, but we'll see how they do. Attack, we're going to have Matheus Cunha, left cam. Bryan Mbeumo, right cam. And the main man himself, Benjamin Šeško, up front. And I'm expecting a compact United, not flashy, but at times will be able to penetrate Fulham's somewhat stringent defensive shape, because obviously I think they will play a little bit more compact and grind us out, and they'll counter. Obviously Fulham will test us at times, as they've done last season, and I predict that it will be a 2-1 win with United scoring 2, Fulham scoring 1. Get your match predictions in the comments below.